Hi, this is JB Starkey from AssessLink PE. I'm going to go through our user interface here so that you can see how the application works and how it can be used in your classroom or to test any kind of sports skill. I'm going to go ahead and log in. You can create your own login when you're at the account home screen, and I've already created one, so it's going to remember me. But this allows multiple teachers to use the same app so that you can keep track of your separate students. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. And you'll see here, these are the students I've listed, I already have preloaded. Now, I can also add a student. I can put down her name, Jane. I can also put down her date of birth, her parents' name, and her height and weight currently in the metric system. If I want to, I can also import from a CSV file or a comma separated value an export document from a popular student management system that a school might have, such as PowerSchool, Skyward, ClassDojo, or something like that. It'll automatically upload my student roster and fill in all of the areas and include a unique identifier. So I'm going to go ahead and click on student A, and student A is just a pretend student we already have preloaded. In student A, you can see their previous attempts to do the skill. All these recordings will be stored and linked with their account using a unique identifier. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the orange button down here in the bottom right corner called New Session. And what this is going to do is open a new testing session. I will select my skill that I'd like to test, and I think we're going to do vertical jump. And then the subject will walk in front of the screen. They will perform their test. I simply say start, jump, hit stop, and it will automatically analyze their movement and put them into 5 distinct separate phases based on biomechanical research of the correct phases of a vertical jump and land. Okay, so as I scroll through the separate phases, you can see these values. The blue value in this graph shows what the ideal angle should be. If it is green, then it falls within that, meaning the student gets a 100% score for that area. If it's orange, that means they're going to have a reduced score, and if it's red, they are outside the range of acceptability and receive a score of 0. So in this subject here, I tell him to have to straighten his arms a little bit. That's why you're going to see red values for his arms and shoulders, because he is not extending enough on the top of his jump. But here, if we look at the end of his jump, we see all green values for his lower legs because he is properly decelerated at the end of his landing. Also, from this view, you can simply click to the next student so that you can test the same skill for multiple students in one class period. And even for this setting, we can also use the same student profile and select multiple skills. This should save a lot of time for teachers as they're going through the testing. You can save from this window as well, or you can delete the current capture. From saving, it will store it within profile. Deleting the capture will eliminate it, and then you can redo for another date.